Dan Willis here, and we're talking about some bad credit repair, and some tips to go along with this. And one of the first things, and what we really want to get through on this, is the banks, the credit card companies, the credit bureaus, even these people have a vested interest in you having a less than perfect credit score. Why is this? Because the credit card companies and the lenders and the banks make the most profit from the people, from the every average, everyday people, not the millionaires. This was most best example was from that documentary. It's pretty old now, but it's called Maxed Out, and it's got a Harvard law professor, Elizabeth Warren, in there. And there's a scene in the movie they have with Citigroup, a credit card company, lender, big bank, and basically they were trying to cut down their customers with credit cards and those folks that were declaring bankruptcy. And so Mrs. Warren was called in to consult with them, and she basically said that they could cut half their bankruptcy losses just by screening against some of their weaker customers, those customers without the best credit, those customers with less income. And it was funny because in the back of the room you hear this big, loud, ominous, godly voice, boister. If we cut out those customers, then we're not going to make any money. We're cutting out all of our profits, essentially. The fact is, the credit card companies, the lenders, the banks, they make money off late payments. They make big money off of those bank bounce check fees. Bank of America had to pay, I think it was a $400 million settlement a few years ago. Don't quote me on those exact numbers by any means, but these companies make the most money off of those people that can least afford to pay them, whether it's with overdraft fees, late payment fees, high interest fees. And don't get me wrong, I understand if you've had some mistakes, those customers may have to pay a little bit higher interest rate, but there's some reasonability here, and $35 for a bounce check fee. And I don't know if you happen to fall victim to the Bank of America one. I actually did, and it was when I was much, much younger. But I remember one time, they charged me like $120 for like $4 worth of purchases. It just, I mean, some reasonability. So just be aware, these companies want you to have less than perfect credit. That way they can charge you higher interest rates. They can also, you're paying for their profits. Those customers that are least likely and least able to afford are paying for that banker's son to drive a BMW. That's just the reality. That's the way it's been before the housing boom and the way it still is 2014. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. So please stop paying those BMW payments for that guy. Fix your credit. You don't just have to live with it for 7 long years. Stay with me here. I've got a whole bunch of YouTube videos. I've got a free report I'm giving away. Link in the description below at the website yourbadcreditcard.net. We've got a ton of articles over there, and there's a whole bunch of ways. You don't just have to live with bad credit and these expenses, and you don't just have to keep paying those BMW payments for the banker's son. It really is it's foolish money, and it's amazing at how much better a lifestyle you can live with the same income but a better credit score. So do whatever you have to do right now. Just avoid wasting all that money, I guess, and please take some action. You have 3 credit reports. Check out some other stuff here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit the link in the description below. We're going to attach it to an article with some more tips. Please sign up. We've got the 7 simple steps free report we're just giving away. Have a spectacular afternoon, and looking forward to talking to you soon.